It was a 1v1, my guy. I was 1v1 in him. He wanted to 1v1 me. Weirdos.
Can we just like have a 5-second, you know, silence or 10-second silence for my clothes, please? Okay, thank you. I just want to say I'm the best dressed in the game right now. My guy Matthew in the back there knows that I'm one of the best dressed. He took me to many fashion shows and I've been, you know, the winner for all of them. My guy Danny there, I had to demote him to level 5 because he was not having it and he wasn't happy with my clothes. But anyway, guys, yo, welcome back to another Division 2 video. I do not like how I just said that. It sounded like I said yo, but you know what? We move with the video. I appreciate all the support on the channel. We're nearly at 8k subscribers. We're 200 subscribers away. So if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification because I know it's there ready for you to press. So make sure you hit that. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure you smash the like button. Let's get 100+ likes for this video. And if you want to become a member on the channel, I'm not forcing you, but we're at 77 members. My goal is 100. If you want to support me more, hit that join button, become a member today. But let's just get straight into this build. I'm not going to dive into everything yet, but let me just explain. This build has been in my loadouts for a good 2 months. And the reason why it's been in there for so long is because I wasn't too sure about releasing it. Because like everyone has seen this build. And when I say everyone, I mean like all the people that play the game and know about it. The reason why I'm releasing it today is because in TU10 right now, everyone is running around with the riot foam. And if you guys didn't know what the riot foam is, it's basically a chem launcher and there's different ones that you can choose. So heals, all of that stuff, but it's called the riot foam. And if someone shoots you with that, you're going to be stuck in foam and you have to hold square or whatever button it is, whatever platform you guys are playing on to get out of the foam. So literally that's what you have to do. And when you're trying to get out and you're holding square, they're all going to be focusing you or the guy's going to be shooting you, trying to kill you ASAP. I know some of you guys are going to be like, you're late, this build has been out for ages, you just knew about this now. No. Please, you're wrong, okay? Clips on the screen right now is way before TU10. Just want to say that. It's way before TU10, way before the Vial Mask, way before, you know, Bulwark, all of that stuff. I've had this build for a long time, but I just thought right now it's good to, you know, put it out. My guy Danny is trying to see what I'm doing. Can you just move? Please. Can you not interrupt me when I'm doing... Anyway, get out. No raid invites. I ain't doing no Iron Horse until tomorrow, trust me. Anyway, this build is going to protect you from the riot foams, bleed hives, burn, all of that sort of stuff. Remember guys, there's people out there that are new to the channel and don't really understand all of this stuff, so that's why I'm showing you guys. So some of you are, you know, advanced and understand everything, but you have to think about the people that are new to the game. Just for example, someone commented on my video the other day, how do I roll armor on my backpack? Now if I'm getting comments like that, I mean, come on, I'm gonna have to do, you know, something to show the people that are new to the game and for them to understand it. Now let's just get straight into the guns. We're not gonna waste time now. Eagle Bearer. Why am I using the Eagle Bearer? Because I just think it's one of the best ARs in the game right now. Headshots, aim correctly, you're gonna get them down quick. I like it and that's why I'm using it. Now the talents, if you guys didn't know what this is for the new guys, just pause the video, you can read through it. For the second gun, Vector. Why are we using it? SMG, RPM 1200. I just love how it rips. It just goes straight through that armor. We got 67k damage. We got some good rolls on here as well. I mean, I'm liking the rolls. And for the talent, we got Optimist. You guys can choose whatever talent you want, but what Optimist does is weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. So we're going to be hitting hard with this weapon. But again, guys, you can change it to anything. We use whatever other talents you want to use. So for the pieces, we got 2-piece Seska, 3-piece 511 and 1-piece Jarl. And the reason why we got the 2-piece Seska is because it gives us 10% crit chance and 10% hazard protection. Now what's this build about? Hazard protection. So having 2 pieces, that's going to give us the extra 10%. What have we got on this mask though? We got core attribute, weapon damage. For the attributes on the bottom, we've got crit damage, hazard protection and a mod slot of burn resistance. Now if you guys are wondering why have I got, you know, mod slots of, you know, blue there, and that's just going to help towards certain status effects. So burn resistance, bleed resistance, all of that stuff. And as you can see, we've got hazard protection rolled on the attribute. So that's what you want to get across as well, that we got hazard protection here and crit damage or we will have crit chance. So that's like the template of the attributes, if you get what I'm saying. Now let's just get straight into the chest piece. 511. Core attributes on top gives us armor. Attributes on bottom, we got crit chance, hazard protection, and a mod slot of bleed resistance. Now let's just get into the the talent on this chest piece. Is Gunslinger. Weapon swapping increases total weapon damage by 20% for 5 seconds. This buff is lost for 5 seconds if you weapon swap while it is active. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you're getting the most out of the gun and the damage. And we're going to get into what this talent synergizes with in a second. Why are we running 3-piece 511 though? It gives us 10% health. We don't need that. And health in this game for attributes I think is useless. And I really do think they should change health for something else. But I don't know if they're going to do it. Please guys, vote for me, man. But income repairs, we got 20%. Now, income repairs did help in the last patch, and that's why I have it like this, because it helped towards literally any build you had if you had the right mod slots and all that sort of stuff. But right now, income repairs only helps towards if someone has heals in your group and you have a good income repair build, then it's going to help you even more. So that's what I'm saying, guys. This build is literally from the last patch. I have not made it this patch. The holster. So this is the second piece for Seska. We got core attribute of weapon damage on top, hazard protection, and crit chance. So that's all we need for this. I mean, my hazard protection isn't maxed out, but I'm still protected, so I'm happy with that. Knee pad, 511. Core attribute on top, armor, hazard protection, and crit chance on the bottom. Glove. We got a Yao glove, which gives us 10% hazard protection for having one. So that's all we need. Just one piece, and we're going to have 10% hazard protection. It's not going to mess up your build by just having one piece on. So core attribute of armor, hazard protection, crit damage. Backpack, 511. Core attribute on top, what is it? Armor. Attributes on bottom, hazard protection, crit damage. Now, we got a mod slot of 8.5% bleed resistance there, as I said before, just to make sure that we're protected, that's all we want. Now, for the talents on the backpack is what is going to synergize with Gunslinger. And the reason why I say it is because amplifies total weapon damage for 10 seconds when swapping between your primary and secondary if the weapons are different. Now, as you can see, my two weapons are different. We got an AR and an SMG, so they're not in the same category. Now, let's go back to the talent. 35% to enemies within 15 meters for shotguns and SMGs, so that's an extra 35% weapon damage for 10 seconds with shotguns and SMGs. Now, we get an extra 10% weapon damage to enemies between 15 and 25 meters for LMGs and assault rifles. So you must be thinking, why is it only 10%? But what you have to remember, we're getting 20% from Gunslinger. So you guys are probably looking at this like, oh, I have seen this combo already, this is old or whatever. Yes, it is. This is not something that's new in the game. It's not a new two-piece combo or whatever. Like, everyone has known about this for a long time if you've been in the game playing properly. But again, for the new players, you want to understand this. So Gunslinger gives us an extra 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds alongside Versatile, which is going to give us an extra 10% for the AR. Altogether, we're getting an extra 30% weapon damage with these two talents procced towards the Eagle Bearer. And for the Vector, we get 35% from Versatile, 20% from Gunslinger. That's an extra 55% weapon damage towards your Vector, and that's gonna rip as soon as you swap the weapon. And I know some of you are thinking, yeah, but Gunslinger is only 5 seconds. But guys, if you think about it, when you're in a gunfight and you swap to that weapon quickly and you start shooting straight away, that's it. They'll be out. They will be out. You will rip straight through their armor. And if they try to foam you, they try to do all that rubbish, it's not gonna work. You're gonna be invincible towards that. And you just gotta know how to move around, when to pop your kits, when to really focus someone and when not to. Because that's, this build you can still get fried. Think about, Bulwark in the game right now. Think about all these gear sets, Eclipse Protocol, all of that. You can still get fried. So you got to make sure, you're with your team, got team synergy, because in this game right now, it's really about group play. Because of the gear sets and what we got, you want to make sure you're moving correct. But for the two skills, we got the shield from the firewall specializations. So make sure you run the firewall specialization if you want the shield. It's going to unlock it for you. And you're going to equip this and you're going to use it with any other skill you want. But let me tell you something. let me just tell you something. You guys are probably looking at this and thinking, you were just talking about Riot phones, but you're using one. And let me tell you something. Yeah, I am. Because if someone wants to phone me, you're going to get it back. But guess what? When you try to phone me, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, my guy. So That's why I'm using a foam to be extra more cheesy. You gotta have some sort of, you know, sprinkle of cheese just on top of your builds. You gotta make sure you got that, man, because some people are hungry. So you know, you finish off the sandwich, but there's nothing left. With the cheese, at least there's, you know, a 3-piece little cheese there. You can just, you know what I mean? Them things there. So that's why we got the riot foam, just to be extra more protected. We can, you know, shoot the riot foam at them. They're gonna get foamed. You're gonna be like, yeah, what? Try that on me. That kind of thing. And that's what I thought towards this build. That's the only thing I changed. Like, this build has been around, as I said, for a good 2 months. I had it in my loadouts, but I just thought, let me just put the riot foam on there, man, just to, you know, spice things up a little bit. But again, guys, this is just a template. All of my builds are templates. Nothing is for you to copy and paste. The reason why I say that is because I don't want you guys copying this whole build and then being like, this is trash or this don't work for me. Like, this is just up to my playstyle. I know some of you guys like to run bulwark with the hazard protection or another build with hazard protection. Like, you can switch it up, but if you want to be fully protected and you're in a team most of the time, I would suggest a template like this, but just use it towards your certain playstyle. Don't copy the gun talents, don't copy the skills. Like, do it towards how you feel and how you want to play and what you want to use. Like that's what I think is important when you're looking at builds on YouTube. Just my opinion, But let's get into the stats because it's the main part of the build. The crit chance on the Eagle Bearer was sitting at 44.8%, crit damage 92%. It's okay, it's fine. For the Vector, we're sitting at 60% crit chance and 92% crit damage because we just want to make sure that we're hitting, you know, crits 100% of the time. We don't want to be, you know, missing out on anything. You guys have been waiting for this. You want to know. Hazard protection 98.5%. You don't have to be at 100%, but it's nice to be at 100. I mean, 98.5%, I'm still protected and immune by everything. Like, I'm not getting foamed. Bleed hives are not stopping me. Like, everything I can run straight through, I'm immune to it. Bleed resistance 100%. 100% burn resistance. Confuse, disrupt, ensnare. This is what the foam is, so it's 98.5%. It's gonna help. You're not gonna get foamed. All of that is there. Hazard, you're fully protected. It's important. And if you just want to run a build like this just to not get foamed and just to still do damage, then I would suggest a template like this. So yeah, man, if you enjoyed this build and you know that you have been using these types of builds to keep you away from the foam, the bleed hives, the burn, all of that stuff, make sure you smash that like button. Let's get 100+ likes onto this one. If you're new to the channel and you're loving the content, we're 200 subscribers away, guys. Just 200 subscribers away from 8K. The support has been crazy, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you know when I'm dropping builds and gameplay and all of my other series. And if you want to support the channel more, just click that join button. I'm not forcing you, but we're at 77 members. We're on our road to 100 members. That's my goal. So I would appreciate it if you want to support. Just click the button. Go to Twitch right now. Yeah, open up your phone. Yeah, quickly. Have you opened it? All right, cool. Search You Know the Vibes. You want to search You Know the Vibes. Once you search that, go and click that follow button. What are you waiting for? Tomorrow there's going to be loot drops in his stream. You can get in there, get the mask, get all of this stuff, these drops. The hype is going to be crazy. Boy, we're going to see who's going to get this world's first. So make sure you follow You Know the Vibes right now on Twitch. I'll put the link in the description. Make sure you click the link and follow my guy, man. It's going to be lit tomorrow. Make sure you're in there. So I appreciate all the support. It's been Division Addiction. I'm out. I need to go and deconstruct this whole build because I don't like it. Peace.
That dude was so low, bro.
Agent deceased.
Good shit, DA.
You got on VPS?
Yeah.
Good shit.
You gonna burn out. Pop it.
Word.
Run to the left and melee that guy.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Yeah, get him out of here. Good shit, DA. My boy be working. I keep trying to tell people, man. He different.
Thank you, old head. Every time I run in, it does the same thing.